All right, guys, it's been a few months, but we are back again with the return of the Retro Game City package galore. Now, it's been a few months. As you guys know, I was in Japan back in October, so had to stop buying from him for a while. Let him know, hey, I'll be in Japan. I'm trying to save up. So once I get my stuff together, then I'll start buying from you again. And what I love about this shop, not only is your one-stop shop to buy anything retro Japanese related, what I love the fact that you can buy little by little, and as soon as your box or package is ready to go, he sends you the invoice, you pay, and you get your goods. Now, unfortunately, since my last package, with the tariffs being put in place, it does kind of suck. Obviously, we have to pay a little extra to receive these packages, but luckily, the tariff fee ended up being nowhere near as expensive as I thought, which was one of the things I was worried about because I've seen a lot of horror stories on like Reddit, people paying like crazy amount of money for their import goods. But thankfully, I didn't really pay anything too crazy. It was something very realistic and definitely affordable for me, which is going to be good because I'll definitely be able to continue to support Retro Game City. So let's just go ahead and unbox everything. Let me just shut the hell up and show you guys what I got. And if I didn't get enough stuff from Japan, I have to buy more. But this video is going to be very Game Boy Advance heavy. So as you guys know, I love buying stuff from him and definitely expect more videos from Retro Game City. So let's go ahead and start off with Bomberman for the Famicom Mini. I'm trying to see if I can get a complete set of the Famicom Mini series games because these things are super cute. I love the packaging, definitely unique, and these are pretty cheap for the most part. So, and definitely a classic game for sure. So, all right, so let's see what else I got in here. Oh, we got a game that I've been wanting for quite some time. Obviously, it's not as good as like the PS2 version, but we have Tekken Advance. Now, this one's based off of like Tekken 3. But I gotta say, for the Game Boy Advance, it runs and looks pretty good. And shout out to Otto. I know he's a Crash Bandicoot fan. We have Crash Bandicoot Advance. We have the first one. And I think we have the third one right here. I already owned the second one, but I wanted to get all three. So we have those right there. And what does that say? Waku Waku something... Dachi Dai something Sen. I can't read all of it, but I mean, I can kind of get the logistics of it for the most part. So I'm still learning, don't make fun of me, guys. I'm still trying to get my Japanese A1, but it's going to take some time because, Japanese, it's a very hard language. So, all right, so let's see what we got here. Oh, we got a Game Gear game. Okay. Trying to add some Game Gear games in this bitch. We have Echo the Dolphin for the Sega Game Gear. I recently picked up the American version. I was like, man, this one was super cheap. I figured, why not? Pretty cool game, so why not add that to the collection? And then we have Yoshi's Universal Gravitation. And that basically says, Yoshi no Bonyu Inriku. So we got that. It's supposed to be like a Yoshi platforming game. And then you're supposed to move the Game Boy Advance to kind of interact with the game, stuff like that. Pretty cool idea. So really happy to have that and be able to check that out. Oh, this game I'm really excited about. Super Street Fighter 2 Revival. I remember I saw this in, I think, Mandarake when I was in my most recent Japan trip. But I think they were asking a little bit too much. But I was able to get this one for a pretty good price. So went ahead and snag that up. Got a couple more Game Boy Advance goodies. I'm trying to build up that Game Boy Advance, Sega Game Gear collection. And then, speaking of some really cool games, we have the Klonoa series, the Kaze no Klonoa. Kaze no Klonoa 1 and 2. So we have those right there. Pretty cool little platforming series. Very underrated. Not a lot of people know about it. Then speaking of which, we got Guilty Gear X Advance, which is a pretty cool little pocket-style fighting game from Guilty Gear. Absolutely love the Guilty Gear games. Then we have a few more things to kind of show off to end the video. So let's go ahead and show what I got. Really happy that I found this. For some reason, I couldn't find it in my most recent Japan trip. That's Super Street Fighter 4 3D edition. I'm a huge Street Fighter fan, so I definitely had to grab that. Last two games to finish the video. We have I forgot what it's called. It's like Cyber Human Shoot BB Man 3 for the PC Engine CD. Pretty cool little platformer. So I need to grab the other two volumes of this series. So, I mean, this one was really cheap, and I recently got the collection on PS5. But obviously, you know, I got to have the original version as well. So that's just me. And the last game to finish off this video is going to be a game that is super dope. One of my favorite weapon-based fighting games, and that is Gekka no Kenshin. So basically, Last Blade 2 Final Edition. I'm not sure what's so final about this one. Maybe extra character. I'm not too sure. But it's for the Dreamcast, and it comes with the Obi card. You know, I'm always trying to add some Dreamcast games to the collection, especially that this is a Neo Geo game. You know, it's going to be a good one. So, yeah, that's all the stuff that I got. And this may be the last pickups video for the year. So I just want to wish everyone a happy New Year's. And may 2026 bring us a lot more goodies. And, yeah, and many blessings. So thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate all the love and support. Y'all have a good one. Stay safe. Peace.